What is up, guys? In my recent community poll, some of you guys are talking about how awesome Silk is, so I've been itching to get her back on the table here. So we are playing as Silk Protection against Venom on Expert mode. And just to add some spice to the scenario, we're going to be including the Sinister Assault module set here with the Sinister 6, Doc Ock, Electro, Hobgoblin, Craven, Scorpion, and Vulture here. So let's shuffle these guys into the encounter deck here. And let's also get Venom set up here. So the main scheme, stage 1A, says to put the bell tower environment to play, quiet side face up. So we have the bell tower here. It's a permanent environment. This says on the quiet side as interrupt, when any amount of damage would be dealt to Venom by an attack, you may place that many chime counters on here instead. So it's not a forced interrupt, so we don't have to trigger it, but instead of attacking Venom, we can attack the bell tower instead. Then if there are 3 chime counters or more, then we flip over to the ringing side. And on the ringing side, Venom will do less damage to us, and we'll do more damage to Venom there. Because a bell ringing is not good for Venom. Now let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B here. Starts off with 2 initial threat. There's only 1 main scheme for this scenario, so if it does hit 10, we just lose the game. And then as a force interrupt, when Venom activates against you, move each face down boost card from your identity over to Venom. Venom has a force response after you attack and damage Venom with a card you control. We place a face down boost card on your identity. So all those boosts will get turned over whenever Venom activates against us. Alright, I think we're all shuffled up here. Venom also has a 1 review ability here to search the encounter and discard pile for the Tooth and Nail side scheme, which you already have in play right here. So we put this into play. Comes in with 8 initial threat, so a lot of threat there. And there's a hazard icon, which is pretty nasty. But as a response, after Venom takes any amount of damage on an attack, we can remove an equal amount of threat from there. Okay, so we have that there. Venom comes in with toughness and steady. Give him a tough stats card. And then for Silk here, we start off an Alter Ego, ready up. And we are playing our Protecting Peter Parker deck here with the Energy Shields and Peter Parker Spider-Man as the main strategy here. So Energy Shields will basically just keep Peter Parker alive for like the whole entire game, and he's really powerful with Silk because he can ready her. He's just really good for any web warriors, but for Silk in particular, because we also have investigative journalism right here as a team of card if Peter's in play to cancel a scheme activation, which is really strong. So yeah, let's shuffle up our player deck here as well, and we're gonna get started. And as usual, the deck list will be down in the description of this video. Right, I think we got basically everything set up here. Yeah, excited to try out Venom here. And I gotta remember, each time we attack and damage him with the card we control, so including allies and events, we get a face down boost card. That's the #1 upkeep issue that I have here with the scenario. But other than that, Venom is really, really fun. Alright, so we're gonna do our mulligans here. Let's drop to our hand size of 6 in Alter Ego, and let's see what we get. Okay, ooh, we got organic webbing. Oh, we got Nick Fury too. Okay, I'm glad we got a double here. I kind of want to just hold on to his hand because some of this, like this stuff, I'm okay throwing away as resources. I don't want to draw into more valuable stuff. Although getting into like another double would be nice. I mean, just playing Nick, he draws us 3. So we can use 2 more resources to play organic webbing and Splinter Silk to get a tuck card. So maybe I use auto here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna hold on to his hand and let's just see what we get. Okay, let's go ahead and use 4 resources right here so I can play good old Nick Fury. So whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're gonna pick the one to draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got the mansion. Organic webbing and Smooth as Silk, or to just take advantage of the mansion here. If I play mansion like this, I can draw a card. Let me think. If I organic webbing here, I get +1 thwart, and I could ready up so I could thwart 2, 4, 6 from Tooth and Nail. Does not clear it off anyways though. The mansion. But then if I get away, I also get the Smooth as Silk as well, and I can play the Energy Shield and hold on to the mansion in my hand. Kind of want to play the Energy Shield. Oh man, you know what? I think what you guys do here. Let me know down in the comments. I kind of want to, okay, fine. We're gonna do that. We're just gonna do the more safer play. I think it's gonna be better. Yeah, let's flip up the hero form. we're gonna not play the mansion here, even though I'm really tempted to do it. Should I? No, it's fine. Should I? Oh, we have the double for the mansion, guys. Come on. We're getting webbing is so good, but we can't use it here. Uh, the temptation, guys. Okay, you know what? No, let's just do that play. So this would be a double resource right here, so I can play the organic webbing. It's a 2-cost upgrade, Silk gets +1 Thwart. As a hero action, we can exhaust the organic webbing and discard a card tucked under Silk to ready Silk, and she gains the area until the end of the round. Okay, let's also go ahead and play Smooth as Silk here. The 0-cost event here action, choose an enemy or a scheme play. Let's choose Venom. Then we discard cards on top of the encounter deck until we get a card from the same encounter set as the chosen card. So the Venom is from the Venom encounter set. So we're going to mill here until we get a Venom card. And then this is a Venom card right here. So we tuck this underneath Silk. So that resolves our Smooth as Silk here. So we can discard to get it ready from Organic Webbing, but I don't think we do. We hold on to that for next turn. And we're going to play Energy Shooter. It says attach a character. We're going to attach the Silk here. Max 1 per character. When attached character will take any amount of damage, we can spend X energy resource to prevent X of that damage. So let's give this a Silk. We'll just put that over here. All right. So now, let's see here. I think we just Thwart. Yeah. Nick's going to Thwart for 2 from Tooth and Nail. Drop down 6 threat. He'll take a consequence of damage. And Silk has +1 Thwart with the Organic Weapon, so she'll Thwart for 2 as well. Drops from 6 down to 4. And unfortunately, we're not able to take out the Hazard Icon in turn 1. Hopefully, we can get rid of it next turn. Even if our Organic Weapon, I can't take it out, but we can do it next turn. Let's end our turn. We're going to ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5, holding on to the mansion. And there's probably not going to be a double, but that's okay. Yeah, let's see. We have the Web of Life of Destiny. We could go into Madam Web here. It won't be the Moon Girl, though. Yeah, maybe we just Madam Web. Okay, it is Venom's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. Goes up to 3 threat. Alright, he's going to attack us here. He gets a phase down boost card. We're going to exhaust and have Nick Fury to defend. Base of 2. Boost card is put the enrich limit and play engage with you. Oh, that's a terrible boost effect. So it 2 damage takes out Nick Fury. Then the enrage limit is going to hit us here for 2. We'll take it. We drop from 10 down to 8. Actually, at least we could take him out and Silk Sense that. So that would be pretty good. Okay, then we could dealt 1 or 2 phase down counter cards because of Tooth and Nail. Yikes. So 2 cards here. First one is For Whom the Bell Tolls. When you remove 2 chime counters from the bell tower, there are no counters. If the bell tower is on a quiet state, which it is, we take a damage. So we just take a damage, drop down 7 life. Okay, that's not bad. If it's on the ring side, we remove a threat from the main, which is not on. Alright, one more encounter card is okay, an enraged symbiote. Okay, I don't mind that. These guys have guard patrol though, so we can't attack Venom or Thwart the main. So I can take out 1. Ready. Thwart, Tooth, and Nail. And then we can Madam Web. And then flip down, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do. Let me see. Do I want to hold on to this Venom card though? Okay, let's just go ahead and swing for 2. We'll take out an Enraged Symbiote. We're going to trigger our Silk Sensibility here. As a response, after you defeat a minion or a side scheme or resolve a treasury card, tuck that card from here from the encounter card discard pile. So now we tuck under Silk here. We have 2 tuck cards. If there are more than 4 tuck cards here, we discard all but 4 of them. So we can't have more than that. Let's go ahead and play the Web of Life of Destiny. It is a 3-cost support, but it says ignore this card's resource cost if your deck has a Web War trait, which we do have in hero form, so it's free to play. After Web War ally is played, we can choose a player and draw a card, which would probably just be us. And yeah, I think I'm Madam Web here. We can at least look at 3 cards. So yeah, let's do 3 resources here so I can play Madam Web. So actually, wait. Do I want to flip down Silk Sense or use my alter action? I mean, draw some cards and then play Moon Girl into Mansion. That would be a super greedy play. I don't think we do that. I think we just save that for next turn. I want to save some tuck cards here. Yeah, let's just do 3 uses right now, and we're going to play Madam Web. So Madam Web, 3-cost ally. Whenever she enters play, look at the top X cards in counter deck. X equals to number of Web War cards you control. We have 1, 2, 3 Web War cards because Web of Life counts as 1. So top 3 cards here. And then it says you may discard 1, but you don't have to, and put the rest back in any order. Yeah, so if we didn't do this, Venom would have schemed, and he would have gotten an advance. So he would have schemed for 4, gets an advance, schemes for another 2, and we would have lost the game if it wasn't for Madam Web. So shots to Madam Web. And we can't throw the main because it's a patrol main. Okay, so we can rearrange this in any order, and we don't have to discard any cards. So we're not going to discard. We're going to give Venom a boost of 0 here. And then we'll get the Enraged Symbiote as our encounter card. That is not bad, and it will hold on to Violent Tendencies. I don't want to get rid of that. Alright, that is way better there. And then we're going to clear off Tooth and Nail here and just flip down. So yeah, let's have Madam Web, Thor for 2, Tooth and Nail. She'll take a consequential damage. Patrol only covers the main scheme, so we are able to thwart side schemes. Let's Organic Webbing here, exhaust this. Discard a tuck card from Silk. Let's toss this Enraged Symbiote. And then we can ready up Silk. Then we just Thor for 2 with a +1 Thor from Organic Webbing. Clear off Tooth and Nail. Gets rid of the hazard. And since we defeated it with Silk Sense, we can tuck this card underneath Silk. Alright, that's really cool. Let's flip down to Alter Ego. And we're just going to end our turn. It's right up here. So hopefully we can draw into a resource generator to play here. Let's draw back up to 6. And ooh, we got Peter Parker. Now I don't want a resource generator. I want to play Peter Parker, which we can do with it ready for a fight and practice playing. Okay, a lot of cool things. Oh, wait, we still have our Alter Ego action and draw more cards. All right, that ends our turn. Let's pass over to Venom. He's going to add 1 to the main, goes up to 4. He's going to scheme because we're an Alter Ego. Scheme with a base of 2. This is his boost card, 0. So he adds 2 threat to the main. Then Rage Symbiote scheme for 1. So 3 threat adding to the main scheme. Goes from 4 up to 7. And then we get 1 face down counter card, which you already know is an Enraged Symbiote. Okay, so just guard and patrol there. It's back over to our turn. So now we have to defeat them so we can thwart the main. Okay, I think, do I want to Albert Moon here? Here for Albert Moon. And then we heal. Yeah, let's Albert Moon first. We're going to use 2 resources here. So we can play 2 cost support Albert Moon as an RT action. We exhaust him and choose one. We're going to exhaust him right now. And we'll choose the option to heal a damage from sending Moon for each tuck card underneath her, which is 2. So we're going to heal 2, go from 7 up to 9. Next, we're going to use our action here. Discard card tuck from Silk. Let's discard the Lashing Out. And then we can draw 2 cards, limit once per round. So 1, 2. Ooh, we got a nice double here. Oh man, that would have been nice for Albert Moon. I think I just play Peter Parker here. Give him the energy shield. Yeah, that's going to be the play. We could draw 1 more card in Madam Web Blue's play, but I think I don't even have really play. Can I have Silk take out both? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's flip up to hero form. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to exhaust swing for 2, take out Enraged Symbiote. Silk Sense will tuck the symbiote underneath Silk. Then we're going to... Oh, I need Organic Webbing here. And the patrol blocks from thwarting with Peter. That's fine. We're going to Organic Webbing, exhaust, discard a card, and then ready up Silk. We'll just swing for 2 again, take out this Enraged Symbiote, and we'll tuck it underneath Silk here. Then we'll do right here, we're going to overpay for Peter because the requirement to pay for him is a energy, mental, and physical. Declare the watts be a mental, energy, and a physical here. So paying that for Peter Parker Spider-Man. Okay, let's put him next to Silk. So whenever Spider-Man attacks or thwarts, we can choose another Web Warrior character and ready that character. So let's Thor for 2 from the main. Drop down to 5. His ability will ready up Silk, a Web Warrior, and then he will take a consequent damage. Then we already got our combo out here, so let's attach Energy Shield here. Zero God's upgrade, attach the character. We'll give this one to Peter Parker Spider-Man. Whenever he would take an amount of damage, we can spend X energy to prevent that. That includes consequential damage. And then Silk will Thor for 2 with the Organic Webbing from the main. Drops from 5 down to 3. And then Venom does have ways to get overkill, but we know that he won't get it because we know that boost cards got intensities, so we can have Madam Web block that. That's going to end our turn. Let's right back up here. We didn't get any resource generators. We got the Web of Live Destiny though. But basically, I think we're kind of good to go though. Ooh, I would love to flip down, which I can with the Cross Spider-Verse on Madam Web. Okay, that's going to be huge. Okay, so it is Venom's turn. He's going to add 1 to main. He is going to attack us. He gets a face down boost card. We're going to defend the attack with Madam Web. She's jumping away. Boost of 2 plus 2. 4 damage takes out Madam Web. We can trigger the ability of the Web of Life Destiny. After Web War Allies play, we can draw a card. Ooh, okay. Then we get dealt 1 face down counter card, which is Gang Up. The villain in each minute engaged with you attacks you. So Venom's going to hit us here. Let's take the hit because we have our moon. So he's hitting with a base of 2. Here's the boost. Ooh, not Sinister Assault and a 0 booster, so just 2 damage. Brings Silk from 9 down to 7. I think that's going to end our Venom's turn here. Okay, let's get this right up there. Okay, so I want to save energy for Peter. Let's use SPR for that. We can play Ingenuity, flipping down. And we can cross Spider-Verse here. I think that's going to be the play. Yeah, we just throw out the main. Okay, let's use a double resource when paying for a basic card so we can play across Spider-Verse. Here, actually, exhaust web word card control. Let's exhaust the web life destiny here. So this is a web word card. Search your discard pile for web word ally, put into play, then choose a player. We may repeat the ability by spending 3 resources. We're not going to repeat it, but we're going to pick Madam Web here as a web word ally, and then we can put her into play with the cross Spider-Verse. So Madam Web, whenever she enters play, look at the top X cards in the counter deck equals the number of web word cards you can show. This time we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top 4 cards here. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, so Venom's gonna scheme any 0 boosters. No, we did get a Sinister Assault minion here. Do I want it as an encounter card? Probably not. This guy gains Surge. This gives him Overkill. This is probably the best encounter card to get because then we can just knock it off. If I give him a boost of 1, this is the next encounter card. Then he will get. Oof, do I want to take this minion next turn? I think that's okay. Actually, we could no, he might have overkill. Am I gonna give him overkill? I think we just do it this way. Yeah. Very tax and damage character, send that character. Okay. Alright. So that was that. Then what am I doing here? We want to flip down for ingenuity. We want to Albert Moon. Ooh, wait. Let me change this. Sorry guys. We're gonna that's not the order that I wanted. We're actually gonna Albert Moon. I think we actually grab Scorpion here. It could be pretty fun. Yeah, so we Albert Moon him, and then we heal with Albert Moon next turn. Okay, let's try that. That might be fun. Okay, so we have that. Let's go ahead and have Silk Thor for 2 from the main. Then we're gonna have Peter Thor for 2 from the main. His ability will ready up Silk. Then he's gonna take a consequent damage. We're gonna use his energy shield and spend energy use right here to prevent one of that damage, so he takes no damage there. Then we're gonna have Madam Web swing for 1 on Venom to knock off the tough. No damage. He didn't take a damage, so nothing happens there. Madam Web will take a consequential damage. Then, let's see. Do I want to put damage on Bell Tower? Yeah, we're gonna swing for 2 on Venom, but instead of doing damage on him, we're gonna trigger this interrupt, and we're gonna put that damage on the Bell Tower. So we do 2 counters on Bell Tower instead of doing damage on Venom. Okay, then he will not get a boost card because of that. Right, it only happens if we damage him, which we did not do. Now we flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to use 2 resources here to play 2 cost upgrade Ingenuity. We can only play if we have the Genius trait, which we only have an Alter Ego, so I have to flip down and play this. As a resource, we can exhaust Ingenuity to generate a mental resource, which is not useful now, but it will be useful next turn. Then we're going to exhaust our Moon. As an Alter action, we are an Alter Ego. We're going to pick the one to tuck the top card in the counter deck underneath Sending Moon, which is a Sinister Assault minion here. That's pretty fun. We have 3 tuck cards behind Sending Moon now. All right, and that is going to end our turn. I think we're basically good to go now. At least we got research generator as well. Draw back up to our hand sets of 6. And Alter Ego. Okay. Nothing to pay for with the Power Novelist. Hopefully we can get something with our ability. Alright, Venom's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme because we're an Alter Ego with a base of 2. Gets a booster of 1, so it's scheming for 3. The main goes from 1 up to 4. Then we get dealt 1 face down counter card, which we already know is Now We're Angry. Attached to Venom, it has 2 rage counters. His attacks now gain overkill, and he has +1 attack. After he takes damage from an attack, we can remove a rage counter from there. So we want to just get rid of that this turn and get rid of the overkill. Okay, so it's back over to our turn here. Let's go ahead and use our action. We'll discard a tuck card. Let's toss the Enraged Symbiote. And then we can draw 2 cards. It's Alter action, limit once per round. It's a new round, so we can do that. Man, no basic cards to pay for the Power Novels. I think we have no more drawing unless we have Web of Life and Destiny proc, which I don't think I'm gonna do. We can get Spider Reflexes and Eidetic Memory down. Okay, let me see. Anything else? Oh yeah, we're gonna. I forgot to use Albert. Make sure you use him first. That's fine. We're gonna exhaust him. Choose the one to heal damage from Cindy for each tuck card, which is 2 again. So we're gonna heal 2. Yeah, I should have done it before I discard tuck card, but it's fine. All right, I think we're done. Alter Ego. Let's flip up to hero form, and then we gotta get rid of the now we're angry here. Let's see, what do I want to play? Uh, Eidetic Memory for sure. So let's use a resource right here so we can play Eidetic Memory. It's a 1-cost upgrade. When you review a card from the same encounter set as a card tucked under your identity, we can exhaust this card and swap the cards instead. So if we ever get a nasty Venom card, we just swap with Tooth and Nail. It's whenever you review a card. Okay, that's pretty cool. And the boost effect here is to review this card. So if I actually had to review this, I could get a tuck card from Silk. So we have that Eidetic Memory in play. Next, save the energy for Peter. And I can play Spider Reflexes. And then what's my deck size? Am I decking out? We are decking out. So I don't want to deck out this turn because this turn I'm going to put on some damage on Venom. So I prefer deck out next turn actually. Especially because Madam Web, I wanted to get back into our next cycle. So we'll do 2 resources here. So we can play Spire Reflexes, 2-cost upgrade. When Silk defends, we can exhaust his card. For each attack, for this attack, she gets +1 defense for each tuck card from her from the same encounter set as attack enemy. And after attack, we can tuck the top card in the encounter deck. Discard pile underneath Silk, so we basically get the boost card. Okay, we're pretty much set up here. Let's do. Okay, so forget about the main. I have to worry about this thing first. So let's go ahead and swing for 2 on Venom. And we're going to put the 2 damage as chime counters on here instead. So it's going to have 4 counters. Since there's more than 3 now, it's going to flip over to this side. The ringing side. Okay, so on the ringing side, increase all damage Venom takes by 1. If there are no chime counters here, we flip it back over to the quiet side. And whenever whenever Venom's attack would do damage to us as a force interrupt, so we have to do it, we remove that many chime counters from here instead. Yeah, okay, so we got that. Now we're gonna do. Peter's gonna swing. Oh, do I need a thwart? I want to get rid of that first. I think we toss the thing here. That's fine. Peter's gonna swing for 2 on Venom, increase it by 1, so it does 3 damage. So he drops down to 15 life. Our first damage to this game from Peter Parker. All right, so we did damage to Venom. When he takes damage on an attack, we remove a counter here. A character that we control dealt damage to Venom, so he gets a face-down boost card under our identity. Peter's gonna take consequent damage. We can energy shield it and use energy resource to prevent 1 of that damage. Peter's responsible. Ready up in our web ward. Let's ready up Silk. Silk's going to swing for 2 on Venom. It's going to do 3 damage because of the bow tower ringing. Brings it down to 12. He gets another boost card. And then we remove another counter here because he took damage from that attack. Now our angry is gone. Then we're going to organic webbing here. And it's card to card because I need to thwart the main, unfortunately. So we can discard to card and ready back up. We're going to exhaust and thwart for 2 with our organic webbing. Drop the main down a little bit. And then I could have just played Wall Crawl and kept that card. That's fine. And that's going to end our turn. All right. And then we're going to draw back up to 5 here. Hold on, these 2 cards. So Venom's going to have a heavy hit on us here. With a Ghost Spire, I can finally play with the Partner Always, which would be nice. And hopefully I can get down to ready for a fight as well. That would be the goal. Okay. Oh, wait. No, we still have 2 cards, so we won't deck out when we trade the Web of Life. That's for Madam Web leaving play. All right, Venom's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us here. We're going to defend with Madam Web. He gets his regular boost, and all these boosts go over to him. So he has 3 boost cards now. Let's see what they are. 2, 0, and 1. Okay, nice. So just 3 plus 2, 5 damage here going on Madam Web. She takes the attack. She's defeated. Nothing happens with the Bow Tower because we did not take any damage from Venom. It's only whenever his attack would do any amount of damage to an identity, not to an ally. All right, so that resolves Venom's attack. Now we get 1 face down counter card, which is, ooh, okay. There is our Sinister Assault there, Hobgoblin. He is patrol, so he can't throw the man while he's in play and his villainous. After Hobgoblin attacks you, take 200 damage, 6 life. Okay. Okay, it's back over to our turn. Oh, I forgot. After Madame Web leaves play, we can trade the Web Life Destiny and draw a card. Well, I want to play Scarlet Spider as well. I could Ghost Spider and Scarlet Spider. I could actually try to flip down, draw some cards, and then play the Ready for Fight as well. I think we just get Scarlet Spider down. Because then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can take out Hobgoblin here. And then we just say up in hero form. Yeah, and then we can get a tuck card. Okay, we'll do 3 uses here when paying for a basic card because the Power Novice is a double, so we can play Ghost Spider, which we only play if we have Web Word cards, which we have a bunch. Then we're going to exhaust Ingenuity, generate a mental resource. This would be 2 more for a total of 3, so we can play Scarlet Spider here. Scarlet Spider has a cool ability, so whenever another Web Word character would take any amount of damage, Scarlet Spider can take that damage instead. It's not a force interrupt, so we don't have to do it, but we can. Alright, let's take out Hobgoblin here. We'll do Silk's going to swing for 2. Then we're going to do Peter Parker's going to swing for 2. He's going to ready up Silk with his ability. Then when he takes a constant damage, we're going to use Scarlet Spider's ability and put 1 damage on Scarlet Spider instead. Then we're going to have Silk swing for 2. We'll defeat Hobgoblin here. And with our Silk Sense, we'll tuck him underneath Silk because Silk was the one that defeated him. And I want to try to build my tuck cards up to 4, so we're not going to Organic Weapon this turn. Let's do... Let's see, he gets double boost. Actually, I think there's no more advances, right? Yeah, there's no more advances. Okay, so I'm fine letting this scheme go a little bit higher. Let's put some damage on him. Ghost Spider is going to swing for 2, does 1 extra because it's ringing. So Venom brings it from 12 down to 9. She takes a consequential damage, and then he will deal us a face down boost card because we dealt damage to him with an attack from a character we control. Alright, and I think that's it. Okay, yeah, let's end our turn. We're going to right back up. We're going to draw back up to 5 here, so we deck out Helicarrier. We get dealt a face down counter card. We'll put that here. And we're shuffle our discard pile back into the deck. We're moving a little bit fast here. But I think we're done kind of building out, right? We just want to put on damage, especially with Ghost Spider in play. We could we try to see if we can put some more damage on Venom, especially while we have the Bell Tower on the ringing side. I only have 1 Venom card here, so Spider Reflex will give Silk only 1 extra defense. Now, I'm not chump blocking with this attack, huh? But another Web Word character would take any of my damage, Scar Spider takes the damage instead. And then what is this? Whenever Venom's attack would deal damage. So that actually happens before. Oof. Do I just let the Bell Tower flip back over? I think I do, unfortunately. Okay, let's draw back up to 5 on to Helicarrier. Because I don't want to block with these allies I have. Okay, well, you know what? I'm probably just going to play Helicarrier here, it looks like. Okay, it is Venom's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us, so this boost goes over to him, and he gets this boost here. If we defend for 2, this will give us +1 for each Venom card, which is just 1, the Tooth and Nail. So we will defend for 4. Yeah, let's just defend for 4. We have the Rise from Peter Parker. Our engine is pretty set. Okay, so we're gonna exhaust here to defend for 3. When we defend, we exhaust by reflexes. We get +1 for each card tucked her from the same encounter set as attack enemy, which is a Venom encounter set, and when Tooth and Nail is also a Venom encounter set, right? Yeah, from the Venom encounter set. Okay, so we're defending here for 4. And then after the attack, we touch the top card, then encounter discard pile underneath Silk. So the top card will be this boost card, like the top one. Yeah, because this boost was dealt first, so we're going to review this boost card first. Okay, so the boost is 2, so swing for at least 4. And then he's going to swing for 2 more, so he's swinging for 6. So we defend for 4, we take 2 damage. As a force interrupt, we remove it from here instead. So we don't take any damage. And then after the attack, we tuck this top card from the encounter discard pile underneath. So, okay, so that's nice. We have 3 tuck cards now. Okay. Then that resolves the attack. We could dealt 1 face down counter card. Total two. First one is Oof and Under Fire. So reveal the top card in counter deck and it'll surge. Top card is Suicide Overload. So this just stays in play. As a force interrupt, whenever a card will be tucked under your identity, we tuck it here instead. If there's at least 2 tuck cards here, we can discard this card and remove from the game if there are 3 or more tuck cards here. So we can just, I think we just discard it instead of removing it because we want to get a move on. Under Fire will now surge, so we get another encounter card. Volunteer Work. You cannot thwart this scheme, has acceleration. It's an alter action where you spend 2 resources of any type to remove threat from the scheme equal to your alter equals recovery. And if your identity has a sibling trait, draw a card. Then we just leave that because it's going to take us a bit of a tempo hit to get rid of that. And then, so that reviews the Run Review and Surge Under Fire with one more encounter card here. And that's a good master plan bait. Okay, we got another Sinister Stalk here, Vulture, with Quick Strike and Villainous. So he's going to attack us here with Villainous. I think we just take the hit. We can always Energy Shield. I don't have a physical resource for ready for a fight if Energy Shield this. Kind of want to just, I could also put on Scarlet Spider. Yeah, let's just take the hit to the face. He has Villainous, so same with a base of 1. This is the boost. 3, yikes, okay. So he's going to do 4 damage to Silk here. Do I want to play, yeah, if I play ready for a fight, I could just Albert Moon to heal. So I think the play is actually to just take the hit instead of using this for the energy shield. Yeah, it's fine. So we'll take the 4 damage there with the 3 boost plus Vulture's 1 attack with his quick strike. So 4 damage drops down to 5 life. And after Vulture activates against you, discard a random card from hand. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so we gotta shuffle up here. And we lose a random card. Hopefully not the Helicarrier, because I would like to build out a little bit more. The Helicarrier and Ready for a Fight are the cards that we want the most. Alright, whoops. Let me shuffle up a little bit more. Oh, that was a bad shuffle. Alright, top card. Oh, no, the Helicarrier. Okay, that's fine. Vulture is nasty. Back over to our turn. Let's get the Ready for a Fight down. We'll use this as a wild resource declared to be a physical, so we can play Ready for a Fight, which the requirement to play this card is a physical. But now when an enemy would scheme, we can discard this card, change hero form, and the enemy attacks you instead. Okay, so now we have a buffer to flip down. We want to take out Vulture, and then we'll tuck him underneath the Silk Sense Overload. We could just smooth a Silk here as well. There are 2 tuck cards. Okay, we're going to smooth a Silk, so we choose enemy. We're going to choose Venom. This cards on top of the counter deck until we get a card from the same encounter set as Venom. So any Venom card here. So not Venom, not Venom. That's another Sinister Assault. Not Venom. That's not good. I don't want to mill here. Uh-oh. Okay, we got a Venom card here. So we tuck this underneath Silk. As a force interrupt, when a card will be tucked under your identity, we tuck it here instead. Okay. Then we're gonna do Peter Parker's gonna swing for 2 on Vulture. We'll ready up Silk with his ability. And then what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna allow him to take the consequence damage because I'm getting close to the kill, I think. Alright, then we're gonna have Ghost Spider swing for 2 on Vulture. We'll allow her to take the consequence damage. And then Silk's going to swing for 2. We'll take out Vulture. So 6 total damage. When he's defeated, we could tuck under Silk with Silk Sense, but we're going to trigger Silk Sense Overload. So we tuck it here instead. Then if there are 2 tuck cards, we made this card as card. So we're not going to do 3. We're just this card at 2. So we get rid of all those cards. Okay. Then we have 3 tuck cards. Yeah, we have the ready for a fight. Do I flip? Yeah, let's flip down. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego here. And then we're going to Albert Moon. So we can tuck this card here under your identity. Oh, wait. No, I think I heal. Because if I'm ready for a fight, I'm flipping up. Yeah, never mind. We're going to exhaust Albert Moon to choose the one to heal 1 damage for each tuck card, which is 3. So we're going to heal 3. We're going to swing 5 up to 8. And then do I want to try to use our action here? Probably not, unfortunately. I have the double. So whatever I draw, I should be able to play unless it's like an event. I don't think we do it here. Yeah, I think we just end our turn. It's right up here. Might be a misplay, but that's okay. We're going to draw back up to hands of 6 and Alter Ego. Hold on to the double. Let's see if we get some good stuff. Ooh, we got investigative journalism, our team up card. So actually, I just use this and stay down Alter Ego. Yeah, okay. It is Venom's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main because of the celebration there. So it goes from 4 up to 6. Okay, he's going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego. We're going to use a double resource to play our investigative journalism. So it's a team of card between Cindy Moon and Peter Parker. Only Alter Ego is Alter Ego interrupt. We are in Alter Ego here, and Cindy Moon and Peter are in play. So when an enemy would scheme, we cancel activation and confuse enemy. So we cancel his scheme, we confuse him, but Venom has steady, so he's not fully confused, but he does have 1 status card there. Then he's going to deal with a face-on counter card. He never gets the boost for scheming, and it's common criminal on man. It's going to surge. So it surges into Shadow of the Past. Okay, so for common criminal, that's RT action. We can spend a physical resource and do 3 damage to it. And then if it's defeated this way, we choose to either draw a card or remove 3 from a side scheme. We're going to trigger Shadow of the Past here. So more Lund comes into play, our nemesis minion. And our nemesis side scheme here, the Great Hunt comes into play. Whenever you place 1 additional threat for each tuck card under each identity, we have 3 tuck cards plus 2, so 5 threat here with a hazard. And then we shuffle these 3 into the counter deck. Oh man, okay, that's not great. That might slow us down a little bit. Okay, let's shuffle this. Okay, back over to our turn. Okay, let's. We're gonna use this alter action here first. Spend a physical resource right here. Wait, actually, how do we get rid of this? Spend 2 resources any type. Remove threat from the scheme equal to your recovery. We don't have the civilian trait, so don't get to draw a card. I feel like I leave that because Master Plan is still in the deck. Yeah, let's use this alter action here. Spend a physical resource right here. Do 3 damage to common criminal. Okay, so that defeats it. If it's defeated, we can choose either draw a card or remove 3 threat from a side scheme. I think I'll take 3 off of the Great Hunt. Yeah, we'll take 3 off of there. Drops that down to 2 threat. Okay, then we're going to, I think we Albert Moon here and pick the healing option. So we heal 3, brings it back up to our full life of 10. Then we're going to use our action alter ego, discard a tuck card. Let's get rid of Hobgoblin, and we can draw 2 cards. Ooh, across Spider-Verse, guys. Can I swing Silk Kick and across Spider-Verse? It doesn't look like I can. I think I hold on to across Spider-Verse. And I swing Silk Kick here. It's gonna do. We want to overkill more Lund. We don't have. Oh yeah, we have the Thor out back. Okay, that's fine. Let's flip up here to hero form. We're gonna Thor for 2, clear off the Great Hunt. Soak defeat it, so we get this tuck card underneath Soak. So we have 3 tuck cards. Then we're gonna use Ingenuity, generate a resource. Let's do 2 resources here for a total of 3. So we can play a swinging Silk Kick 3-cost event. Here, action attack. Do 7 damage to enemy. We hit more Lund for 7. You may discard a card tucked from Silk from the same encounter set as that enemy. So from the Silk Nemesis encounter set, we're going to discard the Great Hunt, which is also from the Silk Nemesis. So if we do that, we get +2 damage. So we're doing 9 and attack against overkill. So we discard this. We're going to do 9 to more Lund. And then 4 will overkill it to Venom. Whenever increase all damage Venom takes by 1, so it's going to do 5 instead of 4. Brings it from 9 down to 4. Whenever he's defeated, discard each copy of Hunting Inspired by Tuck underneath each identity. We don't have that. We're going to Silk Sense and get more Lund underneath Silk here. And then Venom, when we attack and damage him with card control, so that is damage from an attack overkill damage, we still get that face down boost card in our identity. Okay, so we get this boost here. And then I think I want to go for the flip here. I go for the flip. Oh, the main is going quite high actually. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay, let's do. but we're getting webbing as well with 3 tuck cards. We're going to thwart for 2, drop the main from 6 down to 4. We're going to ready up Silk with his ability. He'll take a consequent damage. We'll give it to Scarlet's. Actually, yeah, we'll get a Scarlet Spider. Okay. Then we're going to have, let's have Silk also thwart for 2. Then we're going to do, let's have Ghost Spider swing for 2 on Venom. It's going to do 3 damage because the bell is ringing. Drops him down to 1. And then Ghost Spider will take constant damage. We'll deal it to Scarlet Spider. And then we have 3 tuck cards here. Do I want to get one more with the Silk Sense? Wait, did I do myself? Wait, when did we do this? No, yeah, so we get another card because Ghost Spider just attacked Venom. So we get 2 cards on our identity, 2 boosts from him because one's from our Overkill attack and one's from Ghost Spider. And then Crossfire Verse is tempting here for sure. I think we smooth as Silk. Yeah, we're gonna smooth as Silk here. So I don't remember what our nemesis card does. You know what? We're gonna hold on to this. I don't know when you want to do it. Okay, let's end our turn. We're right back up, and we're gonna draw back up to 5. Hold on both these cards. Need some doubles. Okay. It is Venom's turn. He's gonna add 2 to man with acceleration. Goes up to 4 threat. He's gonna attack us, so he gets all these boosts, and he gets another boost here. We're going to, how many Venom cards we got? We have 2 Venom cards with Tooth and Nail and Guard the Bell Tower, so we could defend for 5. Yeah, let's do it. Let's exhaust defend for 3. We'll Silk Reflex here, so we get +2 with defend for 5 because we have 2 cards from Venom's encounter set. Reveal all of his boosts here. Dang, it's a lot of damage. Okay, so wait, what's the order? This was the last one, so we're gonna tuck it with the Spot Reflexes. Okay, so it's gonna be boost effect is remove a charm count from a bell tower. 3 damage, and boost effect remove a charm count from bell tower. Okay, so bell tower has no more counters. It's gonna flip back over to the ringing side. Then he's gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to Silk. We defend for 5, so we're gonna take 2. We'll put them both on our identity. And then after that, we can Spy Reflexes, the top card. This was dealt. This is the last one, so we get this tucked underneath our identity. So now we have a bunch of Venom cards, and we have 4 tuck cards underneath Silk now. All right, then we could dealt 1 face down counter card, which is, oh no. Wherever if you have 4 cards stuck under your identity, we do have 4. Discard one of those cards at random, then tuck this under your identity. Dang it. So I wish we just didn't tuck that card. So we'll shuffle this up. And then Hunting Inspired Bride also has Surge. So after we do that, we're going to Surge here. Okay, so we discard that. This gets tucked. And then Hunting Inspired Bride will Surge, hopefully not into another one. Okay, there's the master plan. So one of you place 4 thread on each side scheme. This goes from 3 up to 7. And that's going to resolve that. Okay, cool. So we got the master plan out now. All right, and it's back over to our turn. Okay, we got to make a push here. Okay, let's see here. What is the play? The play is just straight on damage, guys. The problem is I got to do 3 damage. I don't have a Spider Claws yet. I want to get him with 1 hit, so I think we Ghost Spider here. Okay, Ghost Spider is going to swing for 2 on Venom. That'll bring him down 0. Okay, so let me think. When that happens, a couple of things will happen. So he's going to flip over to his 3rd and final stage here. Okay, he has Retaliate, Steady, Toughness, and 20 hit points. It's over. 20 hit points. Okay, Steady, Toughness. Okay, one of you plays 2 face-down boost cards on each identity, so we get 2 boost cards here. Okay. Force response, after you attack and damage Venom with a card you control, which is Ghost Spider, just doing that attack, place a face-down boost card on your identity, and then 2 is the first attack this turn. It is the first attack, so we get 2 face-down boost cards on our identity. grab it. All right, so we have all these boosts. Okay, now Ghost Spider will take a retaliate from Venom. She gets knocked out. Whenever she leaves play, search your deck for an identity specific event and add to your hand. We're gonna look through here and we'll grab our Swing Silk Kick. We'll add to our hand with Ghost Spider's effect. And we're gonna shuffle up. Then after her interrupt triggers, we trigger the response on the Web of Life and Destiny. When a Web War ally leaves play, we can choose a player and that player draws a card. We're gonna have ourselves draw a card here. Oh, crap. All right, so we're just gonna draw a card. Doesn't matter. I think we just want resources. We got a wall crawl. Okay. Let me think here. So I could. Peter Barker will get taken out, but we can across Spider-Verse him. Do I have damage? I don't know. Okay, let's just do this. So we're gonna have Peter swing for 2 on Venom. That will knock out the tough stats card. Okay, no damage there. So it doesn't get a boost. And then after Peter attacks, he can ready up Silk. Then Peter will take a retaliate. He'll get taken out here. I think I'll let it happen. So Peter's gonna get knocked out. We'll trigger the and this gets this card as well, the energy shield. Then we'll draw a card with the Web of Life Destiny because the Web War out left play. So let's draw a card here. Onto a practice plan. Okay. Next, if I cross a Spider-Verse, I can. If I cross a Spider-Verse, is there any way to kill Ghost Spider here? If she attacks, she can do a damage, and I think there is no way. Okay, let's do. Unless I get like Madam Web. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's just attack here first. We didn't get our Spider Claws, did we? Yeah, we didn't get. Okay, we're gonna swing here for 2 on Venom. That'll bring him from 20 down to 18. He's gonna retaliate his back for 1, and we're gonna get a face down boost card on our identity. Without damage to him with the attack. Okay. Then let's swinging Silk Kick. So we'll do Ingenuity generate a resource. This will be 2 more resources here. Yes, 2 more resources here. So I can play. Actually, let's do. Yeah, that's fine. 2 more resources here to play a swinging Silk Kick. So here, action attack, do 7 damage to enemy. You may discard tuck card from Silk from the same encounter set as enemy. Let's discard the guard the bell attack from the Venom encounter set. So now we get +2 damage and overkill. So it's gonna be 9 damage on Venom, bringing it from 18 down to 9. He'll retaliate his back for 1, we draw down to 6, and then we get another face down boost card on our identity. That resolves the swing Silk Kick. Then let me think. If I cross a Spider-Verse here, well, I should have given a damage scarred Spider. If he leaves play, I can spend 3 resources to do the same thing, which would get, I don't know. Okay, do I have enough damage? If I cross Spider-Verse, Peter can swing for 2. Silk can swing for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I think we're short 2 damage. Oof. I'm short 2 damage. This hit right here is gonna be pretty rough. Unless I bring in Ghost Spider. But even that, yeah, I need the bell tower to not be on that ringing side. Dang. Let me think here. Is there any other web warrior out that we can get? I mean, let me see. If Venom doesn't have overkill, I think he does have the overkill boost still, though. This is not good. Okay. Either way, across Spider-Verse. Okay, Peter swings for 2. Right up Silk. We swing for 2. That's 4. We right up again here. We swing for 2. That's 6. And then I could get. Yeah, I think we're short, guys. Play SPDR. See, if I play Nick here, I can just do 4 damage. Brings him down to 5. Then we swing for 2. And down to 3. He swings for 1. We're still short 2. Do I flip down and let him? Okay, I think what we do here is we have to put bell tower damage. That's the only way that we live. That's kind of rough. Okay, let's do. We're gonna do 2 resources here, so we can play across Spider-Verse. So here, action exhaust web card control, web live destiny. Search your discard pop web war ally, put into play. Let's get Peter Parker into play here. Okay. So he just comes into play. Then we are going to swing for 2 on Venom. Wait, do I put bell tower damage? That's what I said I was gonna do. No, we'll put 2 damage on the bell tower. I mean, it only prevents 1 of the damage though. Guys, how many boost cards do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scar Spider will be dealt damage. Sorry guys, that's Sesame. Destroying the couch. Oh, I think the overkill boost is in there. That is the problem, right? That 1 card from the symbiotic strength. There's no way it's not in there, right? Because we haven't seen it yet, and the boost effects to give the attack enemy overkill. So this hit is going to be crazy. We need to save energy resources to block it, and we probably just want to straight up defend. Yeah, never mind. So we just swing for 2 with Peter. Wait, no, that's more boost cards. Okay, just kidding. We're gonna put 2 damage on the bell tower. We might as well just do this. Okay. So now we don't get the boost there. We get consequent damage on Spider-Man, and he'll take a retaliate. He'll ready up Silk, and then Silk is going to put 2 more damage on the bell tower. So now this goes up to 4. Dang, we were short on a kill there. So it flips back over to this side, and then no extra boost for Venom. All right, guys, here we go. This is where it. Oh wait, no, we might as well ready for a fight so we can heal. We're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. Yeah, do that. Then we're going to exhaust Albert Moon. We can heal for each tuck card here, which is going to be 3. So we heal back up to 9. Let's get some recovery. And then let's use our action here. Discard a tuck card from Silk. Let's get rid of Hunting the Spider Bride. And we can draw 2. Oh, wait, that'll make us take damage. We're going to discard, because the effect here is if we discard this card, we take 2 damage. We'll discard Morlan. So we'll draw 2 cards. And that's not energy. I'm going to toss. Ooh, swing Silk Kick. I know I said I was going to toss it, but that's our kill. Let's toss these spider claws, and we'll hold on to the swing Silk Kick. All right, let's get end our turn, guys. Let's ready back up. This is going to be a big hit from Venom. We're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 6. Hopefully get some energies. Okay, double energy is perfect. Okay, it is Venom's turn. He's going to add 2 to main because acceleration goes up to 6 threat. Okay, he's going to scheme with all these boosts, and he'll get a boost card for his natural scheme. We're going to ready for a fight. So when an enemy would scheme, discard this card, we change hero form, the enemy attacks you instead. So we're flipping up your hero form, and he's going to attack us with all the boosts. And because I am pretty much guessing that he's going to have overkill, because unless it's this card right here, which is a low chance of, because we just gave him the boost card, there's only 1 card left there. We're going to defend to block off as much damage as possible. So we're defending here for 3. We can exhaust Spy Reflexes to get +1 because we have 1 Venom card here. So we're defending for 4. All right, here we go, guys. So he's attacking us, and we are defending for 4. And we have 7 boost cards. Let's do 1 at a time in the correct order. So, okay, he's going to do 3, 4. Resolve cards 1 review ability. Remove 2 chime counters from the bell tower. Goes down to 2. And then if the bell tower is on the quiet side, take a damage. If it's on the ring side, it's on the ring side. We can take 1 threat off the main. Okay. 0. It is activation attack. Gets +2 boost icons and gets overkill, which is what I was worried about. 2, 0, and you are stunned. If you're already stunned, take 2 damage. Okay, so we just get stunned. Okay, so I think it wasn't that much. So it's doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, just 8 damage on Silk, and we defended here for 4. So we're gonna take 4 damage here. We have the energy shield here, so let's toss this to prevent 3 of that 4 damage. So we're gonna take 1 damage, and we'll put that 1 damage on Scarlet Spider, so we take no damage there. Oh wait, this happens first. Sorry guys, this is a force interrupt, so it has to happen first. So our 4 damage, this will soak 2 of it. Flip back over to the quiet side, and we'll take 2 damage. So we'll use it. Sorry, we'll do that. We'll use a double resource to prevent 2 of that damage, so we take no damage there. Okay. Then we could dealt 1 face down counter card, and then Venom will deck out. So premise that we're just looking on the main scheme. I shuffle this card pile back into the deck here. And encounter card is Hunting Inspired Ride. So if you have 4 tuck cards, we discard 1. We don't have 4, but either way we tuck this card in your identity, so we don't discard any of them. So get that tuck card, and then it's going to surge into an assault. The villain attacks you. So he's hitting with a base of 3 here. I think we just take the hit. Yeah, hitting with base of 3. This is the boost 2, so 5 damage on Silk. We're gonna have Scar Spire take 1 of it, so 4 damage on Silk, and we'll just take the 4 damage. That'll bring us from 9 down to 5. That's fine. All right, back over to our turn, guys. We made it. Whew, that was tough because of my miscalculation there. So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and have Spider-Man. Let's swing for 2 on Venom. That'll bring him down to 7. He'll get 2 boost cards with his ability. This is the first attack. Then he's going to retaliate. Do we put on Scar Spider? No, we just... Spider-Man will take constant damage as well, so that will knock out Spider-Man. But before he gets taken out, his response will trigger first. He can ready up Silk. Silk's going to exhaust. We're going to attack, remove that stun. And then we have the swing Silk kick here, so we'll just do... wait, we can draw a card Web of Light of Destiny, because Peter Parker let play, but it doesn't matter. We'll just use 3 resources here. 3 resources here, so we can play a swing Silk kick. Here, I should attack, do 7 damage to the enemy, and we'll discard the Tooth and Nail here from the Sandman counter set as Venom to get +2 and overkill. So 9 damage here on Venom, brings them all the way down to 0. All right, guys. Yeah, we're barely able to finish it off there because of just not having enough damage for that push. Maybe I shouldn't have hit him so hard that turn. So many different multiple instances. But yeah, that was a fun game here, taking on Expert Venom with Silk. I hope you guys all enjoy this gameplay, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.